Hey everybody, it's Claire. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have you in my bathroom with me and it is nighttime. This is kind of a weird setup. I apologize about the lighting, but we don't need perfect lighting today because I'm gonna be showing you guys my nighttime skincare routine. Now, by no means do I do a perfect skincare regimen every single night. I am definitely guilty of sometimes falling asleep in my makeup or just using a makeup wipe or just using what I feel like depending on how tired I am. So I wanna show you guys all the steps and products I'm loving and have been using religiously recently. None of this is sponsored. All these are products that I've just really keep gravitating towards and have worked really well for my skin type. A lot of you guys might not know, or if you do know, I have very dry skin and I do have melasma above the lip. Throughout the cheeks here, so some discoloration where I usually want some brightening in my nighttime skincare routine and also my morning routine, which my morning routine looks pretty similar to this one. I don't really have two separate ones. I, again, will skip certain steps, but I wanted to kind of show you guys the whole gist because you guys do ask me a lot, so I finally am getting down to sitting and doing this type of video, which is really relaxing, doing a video in a robe, and I'm kind of enjoying this already. So I just got out of the shower and I always like to wash my face in the shower when I can because I get so lazy about doing it in the sink. So if I can just knock it out while I'm in the shower at nighttime, I do that. So I have this here, and as you can see, I've been loving it. I am getting really low on it. It is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Foaming Cleanser, and I like it because it breaks down eye makeup and gets off all my face makeup. Like, it is awesome. I use this to get off Halloween deer makeup today. Like, it was all up in my ears, all down, like all over my jawline, and it was stubborn at first, but I went 2 coats with this and it just broke everything down, and I just love how affordable it is. It's really, really great cleanser if you're looking for something affordable and really gets the job done, and it's not like too tightening. The cleanser I used before this was one by Basha, and I think it was the purifying cleanser, and I really love that one too. It's just a bit pricier. I think that one's like $30, so I kind of was like, and take a break with the $30 cleanser and go for the drugstore one, and really happy about this because it's great for sensitive skin types, which mine is as well. And so yes, my makeup is pretty much off right now. And so what I typically do if I wash my face in the sink, I want to mention this to you guys because it's been a game changer on less breakouts for me. So instead of drying your face in a towel like this, what I'll do is actually use a paper towel. Every single time if I'm doing washing my face in the sink, I will use a paper towel to dry rather than this. You don't know if your bath towel or hand towel has some buildup in it. You just want to be careful. I noticed that when I was drying my face with that, I was getting a lot of breakouts. So I've just kind of avoided at all costs and drying my face now with a paper towel. So I just wanted to mention that. And I read that in, I think, Cosmopolitan or something, and it's just kind of been like a really great tip that I've loved. So I'll even leave like a paper towel roll underneath my sink. Okay, so the next thing is, and I don't have a ton of eye makeup on from today, but I wanted to show with you guys what I would do. I have been obsessed with the Elemis eye makeup remover. It's actually called White Flowers Eye and Lip Makeup Remover, and the stuff is no joke. You first shake it up. I'll just use like a Q-tip, or I like these cotton pads. Soak the cotton pad, hold over your eye, and it just gets any remains that this didn't get, which sometimes like waterproof products or long wearing eyeliners, there might be still a little trace behind. This will go in and get rid of it. Or if I wore a red lip for the day, I'll do the same thing and really just dig in there and knock it out. And I just love this. It's really gentle. It doesn't burn your eyes like some eye makeup removers do, which I'm like, why is this even marketed as an eye makeup remover if it's burning your eyes? So this is just a game changer. I really love this. It's so gentle and just does what it's supposed to do. So that would be my next step to kind of do the removal process. And of course, yes, like I said earlier, I will do a makeup wipe if I don't have, you know, any of these steps. I will just go for a great Neutrogena makeup wipe, which is on my nightstand, but this is for when I'm being a good girl and doing my full regimen. So the next thing I will do is probably one of these pads that are saturated in, kind of have like brightening qualities to them and exfoliating qualities. So this one is more on a day-to-day use, and this is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads, and a girl at Sephora who is in the skincare section actually recommended this to me, and I really like it. It's gentle and it's good for sensitive skin. A little hack for you guys for when you get a pad. So it looks like this. I'm gonna open it for you guys, and you wanna make sure this stays closed because it can ruin your whole tub because it'll dry out. So that is one thing about these you have to be super careful with. But a little hack I have for you guys is to make it last twice as long, is to cut these little pads. So this is really soaked with all the product right now. So cutting it in half and then using it. You don't need a whole one of these to cover your whole face. So I'll just run this over my face and it'll really give that nice brightening effect and just really do a good job of evening out the skin tone. It's kind of like a treatment to do at night, but so I love these pads, but just cut them in half. I'll take 10 at a time and cut them, and it makes 20. So mathematician right here. But yeah, so I just love that. And I also have a medicated one that I got from my local dermatologist, and this one has retinol in it, and this is almost like, I was actually told that this from my dermatologist, the one that they do in-house, is like a dupe for the Dr. Dennis Gross medical pads. I think these are, let's see, the extra strength daily peel, and these are really strong and good for hyperpigmentation, discoloration. So I did this for a while, but it was so expensive. I think it's about over $100 to keep up with for the product, and I think it's like a 30-day supply or something. I could be wrong, but look into it. So this was $30 from my dermatologist, and it apparently does like similar things. So I love this, but I don't use it as often as something like this. This is stronger, and retinol definitely makes you a little more red, and you know, it's definitely more penetrating than something like this, guys. So this is something I'll do. I'll skip a few days in between and go in with something strong, but again, I will cut these in half. I'm stingy when it comes to skincare. I like to have as much as I can. So again, I will cut these pads in half so it feels like I have more. So the next thing I do once my skin is nice and has the pads on it and evening out my skin, then I like to go in with my serum. So I've been loving this Caudalie Vino Perfect serum. It's a Radiance serum, complexion enhancing. As you guys can see, I really try to focus on hydration and brightening because of the texture of my skin, which I want to show you guys. And this light's kind of washing me out, but I'm just really trying to help brighten and lighten whatever I can. So I just take a little drop of this guy. I do this at night and the morning, and I love this. It's been a game changer, especially underneath my makeup. It's so good. This is also recommended to me by my local Sephora skincare consultant, so I've been really happy with this. The stuff is not cheap. I also have a trial size version that I got with certain points. So if they ever do that, take advantage of your Sephora Beauty Gift Insider and take advantage and grab your hands with that, or grab some of that if you can, because it's really, really nice product, and this whole line is just amazing. And the other thing, which is gonna lead me to, is another eye product by Caudalie, and it is their Premier Crew. Now this stuff, probably the most expensive thing I own out of everything here. I started to really notice fine lines. It was mainly in my tutorials when I upped my camera game. I was like, what the heck? Like, started getting really fine lines in here, and I never was doing any sort of eye cream. Like if I did, it was just, I was just putting moisturizer under here, my regular face moisturizer. So I got into this, and I really like it. The stuff is fancy, like very fancy AF, but it's really nice. I just put a little bit on, I've been told by skincare consultants to put it on the ring finger because it's your weakest finger, then rub it between your 2 ring fingers, and then just work it in under here, go into the inner corners, and then press it across. If any of you guys are skincare specialists, I would love to hear your feedback of like what I've been talking about. I am not an expert in skincare. I am like totally a makeup girl all the way through and through. So skincare, I am like, it's trial and error for me. So I'd love to hear your input on thoughts on, you know, what I'm using on myself. If I'm doing like choosing the wrong things, totally, you can tell me. I'm open to new things, but I've loved this for underneath the eyes and just kind of like preventative reasons to just have taking care of those like fine lines, especially again before makeup. It's really important. And then last but not least, I have 2 moisturizers. I actually packed one for the beach tomorrow. Let's see if I can grab it. Should be somewhere in here. The first one I have is, okay, that's a translucent powder. That's not it. Let's see. Right here. Okay, so I have 2 that I've been going back and forth with. I was using this for a while. This is the Ole Henrik Skin. Ole Henrik Skin Transformed Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. Oh my gosh. So this stuff is great. It's like, I just use a little bit and I just circulate going upwards. And I like it. I mean, I have dry skin. My skin just like drinks up moisturizer, so I'm always like, did that work? The one that's really made a difference for me recently is another Elemis product, which I didn't know about Elemis until recently, and it's just really I've enjoyed at nighttime. And this is their Pro Collagen Marine Cream. This stuff is, I just feel it working like as soon as I put it on. It feels really good. It's an anti-wrinkle day cream. I use it at night, but I really, really love this stuff. I thought I would like go through it really quickly. I don't like tubs as much because I just feel like I don't know how much to take, but a little bit goes a long way, and I just really like the way it melts into my skin. So I really love that. I don't know what else to say about moisturizer and skincare products. I just know I wanted to really share with you guys what I use, and I wanted to mention also a face mask once a week that I've been really into, especially with Halloween looks lately. My skin is just taking a beating. Like, it took me so long to take off like white face makeup yesterday, and I used this afterwards and it just kind of saved me. And this is the Caudalie Mask Peeling Glycolic Peel, and it's like Radiance in 10 minutes. Again, another Radiance type product. You put this on and then you just wash it off, and I like to just do this before I get in the shower, even just to like, you know, avoid doing anything in the sink. There's something about washing your face in the sink I just don't like as much, but this is a really great product as well for a weekly mask. So that is kind of like my skincare regimen in a nutshell. That's if I'm being like a very good girl and doing all of it and being very, very on top of my skincare game, but it is not like this every single night. Right now I'm feeling it because I got like a pumpkin candle lit here. I had a glass of wine. I kind of just feel Zen mode right now and feel like treating myself a little bit. So I hope this helps some of you out. Let me know what you guys think and what you want to see in my next video. But as always, I really appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye guys.